Nairobi tuko locked kabisa. Kuna venye jam imeanza kushikana hiyo side ya Mombasa Road, wasi wa Jogoo Road, avoid, wasi wa Thika Road. Hey, things are thicker than nothing. Hey, kawe ni mse wa Ngong Road, itabidi umenunua chopa tu mazee. Lakini wacha tusikize mangoma za Eddie Murphy featuring Snoop Lion called Red Light. Bo.
It's a blessing to see you.
It's a blessing to be alive.
How's radio?
Radio is good. Radio is interesting. So many new challenges versus me being a social media person. So huko ndo nilikuwa nimezoea kupiga kelele, lakini sasa napiga kelele kwa radio.
Okay.
Ndio.
Let's speak about Brian Mbunde, the man.
Yes.
Let's start from the beginning, before radio, before social media. Because I'd assumed that people know you as a socialpreneur.
Yes.
They say
yes.
Big on Instagram, big on Twitter.
Yes.
But who is Brian Mbunde, the man?
Brian Mbunde is someone who actually went to school and studied journalism, which so many people usually forget about, because even in terms of my career path, I've never gone the radio way. But I saw this opportunity whereby I could use my social media influence on radio and now speak out of things that happen in society that I have been speaking of on social media.
Okay.
Yes.
So the school, the journalism school at University of Nairobi,
yes.
that came after the
No. It actually came way before. I joined Twitter when I was in first year. Yes. So I just joined Twitter and I was tweeting kawaida, just banter, talking about investigative stuff that's happening, let's say through KTN and all these media platforms. And just like that, I grew a following. And now through that, I used it to now influence people for good. Yes.
That's the University of Nairobi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How was that like, being you as Brian Mbunde, the famous guy on Twitter, in a university where people average, I would say, on social media, they don't speak as much as you did in your time?
It was kind of scary because you get people who are your fans. So guys like, oh, by the way, that's Brian Mbunde. Then you're like, oh, by the way, I'm not a celebrity, I'm a normal person. I never liked to be portrayed as one or perceived as one. So I like to maintain my humble nature. So anytime I usually meet people who know me, I used to remain calm.
Talking of normal, where did you grow up in? Nairobi, where in
I grew up in Nairobi, Kikuyu. Yes.
That's where your childhood born and raised?
Not born. Okay, I was born in Kikuyu, then we moved around, then my family finally resettled back in Kikuyu. Yes.
You're still in Nairobi?
Yes.
Your experiences of growing up, is that what drew you to, let's say, your outspokenness in what you say? Because people assume background matches a lot to your upbringing, your growth.
I grew up as a noisemaker, as that type of person who used to be in the noisemakers list. Killer, sir, Brian Mbunde, why you make it as each and every time? So and I was very vocal. I'm that type of person who wanted to be heard each and every time. And the first career that I actually chose was being a lawyer. But now results happened, so with life, my mom actually suggested that I try out journalism, and I did it shingo upande because in my head I was like, maybe it's not something that I'm strong in. And after 2 semesters, I felt it was my passion because I loved the fame. I loved being behind the camera, I loved being on radio, I loved being on social media and trending. And just like that, I decided to love this industry, which, let's say, I joined by mistake, but in the day I loved it since it was still gearing up to me loving the fame. Yes.
You speak of a person knowledgeable in terms of what the media, what a person as you are, achieved, and what you can achieve. Let's speak about your social presence, social media presence.
Yes.
How is it like? How did you manage to build that brand of Brian Mbunde that you are now?
It was scary because for me it started with banter. So there's a pic that I took online. Okay, I took on ground, then I posted online, and in the picture I had worn a black shirt, and now guys are asking me if the shirt is long sleeved, what's now happening in the picture. And the picture actually trended worldwide. So with that picture I was able to get a couple of followers, like so many. But the angle that I took that was very different was that when people were teasing me, I did not catch feelings. I just took all the criticism and just sucked it up, even retweeting a couple of tweets, even laughing at a couple of tweets. And now guys were curious, how come Brian is not getting offended with these tweets? And just like that, I became friendly to so many guys, and just like that, my followers just increased.
Is the space enough? Is it big enough for a lot of you guys? People are big on social media. You have a following of over 83,000.
Yes.
On Twitter alone.
Yes.
Over 18,000. Instagram.
Social media.
Yes.
Social media is a platform for so many people to, because you see, let's say a platform like Twitter, in Kenya you have, let's like around 700,000 daily users, active daily users. So it's a platform whereby today you'll be relevant, then tomorrow guys move on to a different topic. So each and every day people are struggling to remain relevant. People are living the life of becoming clout chasers. So with each and every day you have to look for different content that will make you kind of controversial, to the point whereby someone will like, I love this guy's views, or I hate this guy's views, I have to respond to this guy's sentiments. Yes.
What do you respond to, if I may ask?
Yes.
Or people who say that your job is just to tweet and share a picture of a brand or something just on Facebook?
Yes.
Because the general understanding of what you social influencers do may be wrong. It's skewed to say that in what to Facebook. To you, that structure, it's you can explain.
The internet right now is so huge. It's a huge medium to the point whereby it can be compared to TV and radio, because it's a platform. It's a platform whereby guys go online, they share their views, they share their opinions, and people can watch how this thing unfolds. So let's like TV or radio, you come with your content, and when guys share, guys are always curious in terms of, how come this guy is talking about this in this angle? So I have to jump on this. So in terms of guys undermining the platform, oh, it's just a platform for tweeting or nini. There's so much that gets involved to the point whereby this is the trending topic. It can be based on, this guy's views are not something that I like. So guys will come and jump on it and say, by the way, no, I don't like what this guy said about this. So people should stop undermining it and feel like it's just about tweeting, because you see, with social media, it's a platform which can shape views. It's a platform which, if given so much power, it can even lead to a whole war. This is 104.5 VYBEZ Radio, hanging out with Brian Mbunde and Kwambox. With a tweet, I can say there's an accident out there at Mombasa Road. By the time TV does a commercial break and say, oh, by the way, breaking news, it takes time, because you see, now you have to type it, you have to send someone in field with a camera. With radio, you have to pause your music and go into breaking news, so it takes time. But with social media, it's instant. Yeah.
Speaking of that transition for you as an individual, from social media to journalism, a structured field, if I may say.
Yes.
How has it been? Because I've seen you on TV, you've been on KTN, Citizen TV, K24.
Yes.
Or you've seen how TV operates.
Yes.
And being on radio now, with that background of social media, if you drew comparisons, what do you say what you gained all through that?
With TV, you're taught skills in terms of how you prepare yourself and how you look, in terms of your ideas, because someone will look at you and say, whether this guy is thinking or this guy did not know what he was going to say. With radio, you have to be informative, you have to be catchy, you have to have an edge whereby when someone looks at your interview, they just say, by the way, this guy is very well versed in this field. With social media, guys can call you out easily, because when someone posts something, they'll be like, okay, let me search raka, let me copy paste and see if this guy is actually legit. So guys can call you out faster versus on these other two platforms. Yeah.
Has it been challenging for you being on radio now? You're on VYBEZ. How is it working with Kwambox, if I may say?
Kwambox is such a team player. I like how she has so much knowledge. She's been in the industry for over 7 years, so she knows so much about radio. She's been an inspiration for me, and even working close to her, she's very good at telling you, by the way, improve on this. So she monitors what she does, she monitors what I do, and she's perfect in terms of giving a legit opinion in terms of what you do. For me, joining radio is very interesting, because it's a platform whereby I can share how I feel about a different topic and just get my voice out there. I can go and say, by the way, this and this is not something that should continue happening, and people will listen to me.
What is your list like in the morning? This is what I'm going to play if I have a choice to. What will you list?
Conscience, VYBEZ, Beanie Man, Sean Paul, who else? Shensia, and lastly, I would say Alkaline. Yes.
How do you prepare for you, like 8 to 5?
Yes.
How is it for you?
I live here at around 10. Then I get home by around 11. So when I get home, I sleep a bit, less like 2 hours, because the early mornings can get to your body. Then after that, I look at trending stuff that happened between last night to, at that point, let's say around 2 p.m. So I check them out in terms of, are they stories that actually have meat? Are they stories that if I speak to my listeners, will they love it? Will they be interested? Will they be curious in terms of, let me go and find more information. I need to do research to the level whereby my listener does not want to go and get more information. They'll be satisfied with my opinion on the topic that I've introduced him to.
You're one of the few people who are actually clean. To find stuff from you, of you.
I got engaged in December last year. So for me,
congratulations.
Thank you. So for me, I try and hide my personal things that happen in my life. I'm a noise maker, but I'm also quiet in terms of personal things. I don't like when people get involved in what I feel are close to my heart, so I would rather just hide them. And even if someone has an issue with me, they can reach out to me, inbox me, and yeah, we'll sort it out. We don't have to take it out there to the social media streets.
What would your listeners and our viewers expect from you going forward?
Entertaining radio, entertaining music, and just good vibes. Yes.
It's been a pleasure, sir.
Me too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.